Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host, and today we have a very exciting topic.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julia, your co-host, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. Yes, Jason, today we are going to talk about something that is everywhere now, AI, or artificial intelligence.
Exactly. AI is in our phones, computers, even in our homes. And the best part is, you can learn how to talk about AI in English, easily and confidently.
Yes, and don't worry, we'll keep it simple. We'll explain common AI words, show you how to use them in everyday conversation, and even give you practice examples.
That's right. So whether you want to talk about AI with your friends, at work, or just practice your English, this episode is perfect for you.
And before we start, Jason, let me ask, do you think AI is smart enough to talk to us like humans?
Well, Julia, maybe someday. But today, we are here to make sure you are smart enough to talk about AI in English.
I love that. All right, let's get started and learn how to speak about AI naturally in English.
So, Julia, before we learn the words and phrases, let's talk about why AI is so important today.
Yes, AI is everywhere. It helps us in our daily life without us even noticing. For example, when you use Google or watch videos on YouTube, AI helps recommend things you like.
Exactly. And in phones, we have virtual assistants like Siri or Google Assistant. They can answer questions, send messages, or even tell jokes.
Yes, and don't forget about smart home devices like smart lights or smart speakers. AI makes life easier and faster.
Right? And AI is also very important in jobs. It helps doctors, engineers, teachers, and many other people do their work better.
So, if you want to talk about AI in English, it's not just for technology experts. You can talk about it in your daily life, with friends, or even at work.
Exactly. Today, we will learn easy words and simple sentences to talk about AI naturally.
Yes, and we will also practice how to explain AI in everyday English. So let's start with some common AI words next.
All right, Julia. Now that we know why AI is important, let's learn some common words. These words will help you talk about AI in English.
Yes, let's start with the word AI itself. It stands for artificial intelligence. It means machines or computers that can think and learn like humans.
Right. And another word is algorithm. An algorithm is like a set of instructions a computer follows to solve a problem. For example, when YouTube recommends a video, it uses an algorithm.
Yes, and don't forget machine learning. Machine learning is when a computer learns from data and improves itself without humans telling it exactly what to do.
Good one. And we also have chatbot. A chatbot is a program that can talk with people like customer support online. You can even practice English with chatbots.
Finally, one more word, automation. Automation is when machines do tasks automatically without humans doing them, like when your smart lights turn on by themselves.
Perfect. So, let's try a mini practice. I'll say a word, and Julia, you make a simple sentence with it. Ready?
Yes, let's do it.
The first word is AI.
AI helps me find good movies to watch.
Great. Next word, chatbot.
Yesterday, I talked to a chatbot to ask about my order.
Excellent. See, listeners? You can make simple sentences with these words.
Yes, and the more you practice, the easier it will get to talk about AI in English.
Now that we know some AI words, Julia, let's see how we can use them in everyday conversations.
Yes. You don't need to be an expert to talk about AI. You can use simple sentences. For example, you can say, I use AI to find good music.
Exactly. Or you can ask questions too, like, do you use AI apps on your phone?
That's a great one. And you can also talk about AI in work or study. For example, our company uses automation to save time.
Right. And here's a tip for beginners. Use short sentences and simple words. You don't need to explain everything about AI at once.
Yes. Let's do a short example conversation. Jason, do you use AI at home?
Sure. Yes, I use a smart assistant to control my lights and play music.
Perfect. Another one I like using AI apps to learn English. What about you?
Me too. AI helps me practice speaking and listening every day.
See, listeners? Just a few simple sentences are enough to start talking about AI naturally in English.
Yes, and the more you practice, the more confident you will become. Julia, now that we know how to talk about AI, let's talk about some common mistakes English learners make when using AI words.
Yes, mistakes are normal, and it's okay to make them. First, many people mispronounce algorithm.
Exactly. It's algorithm, not algorithma or algorithm.
Yes. Another common mistake is confusing AI with just robots. AI is not only robots, it's any smart computer system.
Right? And sometimes people use very long, complicated sentences. For example, the artificial intelligence, which is designed to execute complex algorithmic processes.
Oh, wow, that's too complicated for everyday conversation. Beginners should say, AI helps computers learn and make decisions.
Exactly. Another mistake is forgetting to use simple examples, like, say, I use AI to recommend songs instead of trying to explain deep technical stuff.
Yes. Remember, talking about AI in English is about practicing, using simple words, and being confident. Mistakes are part of learning.
Perfect. So don't worry, listeners. Keep it simple and keep practicing. Julia, now let's talk about AI at work or school. Many learners wonder how to discuss AI in professional or study settings.
Yes, you can use simple sentences. For example, our company uses AI to analyze data.
Exactly. Or in school, we are learning about AI in our computer class.
Let's do a short role play. Jason, you are my coworker. I ask, do you use AI in your work?
Yes, I use AI tools to help with reports and emails. They save me a lot of time.
Great, now I can respond. That's interesting. I use AI too, mostly for data analysis.
Perfect. See, listeners? Short and simple sentences work best. You don't need complicated words to sound professional.
Yes, and another tip, ask questions about AI. For example, which AI tools do you use? It makes the conversation natural.
Exactly. And you can also give your opinion politely. I think AI makes work easier and faster.
Yes. Even beginners can speak confidently about AI at work or school with just a few simple sentences.
Right. The key is practice and using vocabulary we learned earlier. AI, algorithm, chatbot, automation, machine learning. Julia, AI is not just for work or school. We also see it in our daily life.
Yes. For example, AI helps recommend videos on YouTube, suggest music on Spotify, or even correct our spelling when we type.
Exactly. And AI can also help with shopping. Some apps suggest products based on what you like. It's pretty smart.
Yes. Now, if you want to talk about AI with friends, you can share your opinion. For example, I like using AI apps because they make life easier.
And you can ask others, too. For example, do you use AI at home? Which app do you like the most?
Yes, sharing personal opinions makes your conversation more natural. You don't need to know everything about AI. Just talk about your experience.
Exactly. So, listeners, start small. Talk about AI in your phone, apps, or games. That's enough to practice English confidently. All right, Julia, now it's time for our practice activity. Listeners, this is your chance to speak English about AI.
Yes, don't worry if you make mistakes. Just repeat after us and try to speak out loud.
Okay, let's start. I'll ask a question, Julia will answer, and you repeat both.
Ready!
Question: do you use AI apps on your phone?
Answer: yes, I use a chatbot to practice English and a music app that recommends songs.
Great! Now you, listeners, repeat both the question and the answer.
Next one, how does AI help you in daily life?
Answer: AI helps me find information quickly and reminds me of important tasks.
Perfect. And one more. Which AI tool do you like the most?
Answer: I like AI assistants because they make my work easier.
Yes. Try to make your own sentence using words like AI, chatbot, automation, or machine learning.
Exactly. The more you practice, the easier it will get to talk about AI in English. Julia, now that we have practiced, let's give listeners some tips to speak confidently about AI in English.
Yes. Tip number 1. Use simple sentences. You don't need long or complicated words. Short sentences work best.
Exactly. Tip number 2. Practice regularly. Speak about AI every day, even if it's just one sentence.
Tip number 3. Ask questions. When you ask someone, it helps keep the conversation going. For example, which AI app do you use?
Good one. Tip number 4. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, and that's how you learn.
Yes. And tip number 5, use examples from your daily life. For example, you can say, I use AI to recommend music, or AI helps me with my homework.
Perfect. Remember, confidence comes with practice. The more you speak, the easier it becomes.
So listeners, don't worry. Start small, use simple words, and keep practicing. You will see improvement in no time.
Julia, before we finish, let's do a mini quiz to review everything we learned today.
Yes, this is a fun way for listeners to check their understanding. Are you ready, Jason?
Ready? Okay, first question. What does AI stand for?
The answer is artificial intelligence. Listeners, repeat after me. Artificial intelligence.
Great. Next question. What is a chatbot?
A chatbot is a program that talks with people. For example, customer support online or an AI assistant.
Perfect. Question 3. Give an example of how AI helps in daily life.
Answer: AI recommends videos, music, or helps with homework.
Excellent. One more. What's the best tip for speaking confidently about AI?
Answer: use simple sentences, practice regularly, and don't be afraid of mistakes.
Exactly. Listeners, remember to repeat these answers and try to make your own sentences.
Yes. The more you review and practice, the better you'll get at talking about AI in English.
Julia, before we end, let's give our listeners some motivation. Learning to talk about AI in English may seem difficult at first, but it's possible.
Yes. Remember, everyone starts small. You don't need to know everything about AI. Just practice a little every day.
Exactly. Even simple sentences like AI helps me find music or I use a chatbot to practice English are a great start.
And the more you practice, the more confident you will feel. Mistakes are normal. They are part of learning.
So, listeners, keep speaking, keep practicing, and don't give up. You are improving every day, even if it feels slow.
Yes, believe in yourself and soon you'll be able to talk about AI naturally and confidently in English.
All right, Julia. That's all for today's episode on how to speak about AI in English.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed it and learned some useful words, phrases, and conversation tips.
Don't forget, listeners, practice is the key. Try to use AI vocabulary in your daily life, at work, or with friends.
And if you liked this episode, please subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share it with your friends who want to improve their English.
Exactly. And stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll cover another exciting English topic.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, stay confident, and see you next time.